Normally when I build cars, it's more of a simpler design like a Fiat, Volvo, or just a custom car in general. This is why you see on most of my cars a simple or repetitive design like an SUV or a hatchback. Normally when I start building, I start with the bumper. The bumper should always have a 2-point axis unless it's a smaller build. Here's an example. Not only can this bumper move linear, but it can also tilt from left to right. When building bumpers on a big car, you should always give it 3 separate points. Here's an example. In order to connect these 2 separate parts to the main part, you're going to need to do this. You should always build the motors on the edge of the part like right here. I do this to not only compact it, but also help it crash better. I said this in my last guide, but I'm gonna say it again. When you're placing your motors, the front one should be the least torque. I normally put these around 0.3. And as you get farther back, I put it around 0.6 and then 0.8. If you want your car to be as realistic as possible, I'd recommend looking into some car crash videos. This doesn't just let you know how crumble zones work, but also helps you know how some parts crumble and deform themselves. If you want the most realism out of your car, I'd recommend putting the motors and physics on the hinges, like on doors. Doing this can help create a more realistic crash. Just watch what happens. As you can see, the door almost pops open, especially on this side. This happens because the front could not absorb all of the impact, so it distributed it through the frame and into the doors. In real life, this whole fender would be one part. But in playing Crazy, you can't make one solid part bend into 2, so that's when ropes come a play. Ropes help this fender stay together, but also allows crumble and movement for it.